Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Now, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter. And he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Right on the money. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Aggies offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the first down.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Give him 6. Touchdown, Aggie.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get in. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Throws for the tight end. And they're not on the same page there. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the marker. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Now on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
Turning it on. Smashes ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it, finding open areas. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Got it behind the line, it's Price. Touchdown, Aggie! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Creates a little room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now he's looking to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself, and he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll send the back in motion. Off play action. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And it's really good third down defense. You've given up some yards. Who cares? Down here right near the goal line, you bow your neck up. You force the 4th down. Nice job breaking on the football.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack, on 4th down and goal.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen.
There he goes! Just a tremendous play to wrap up this first quarter for the offense. Boy, that'll give you some options as we start the second. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys.
Oh, he's got some space. He smashes his way through again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll give it to him again. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Unloads it left. Got his man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll run play action. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the option. Shakes off the defender. Breaks into the open.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
On the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. The give. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give on the inside. And some room to work. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the ground with the counter. Running into the open space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Vandy. A great catch and run for 6. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Gets the back moving. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Commodores. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's Hawkins. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Goes to the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire, turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Play number 10 on this series. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Using his legs, it's Price. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, Let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Bussey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throwing right. Makes the grab. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Brown. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
There he goes! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Whips it out on the screen, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. A&M comes back out with another first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got it inside. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Commodores line up to punt it away. He takes it at the 45. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finding an escape route. Touchdown, Aggie. The offense cashing it in on that drive. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up 14 over Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Wilkins. Got his man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. catch in the middle. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to Johnson. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Got room to work. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it late in the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Fitzgerald. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Only in the hops. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Steps away to find some room. Across the 35. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. Trying to punch it in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown Doors! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah.
The ball squirts free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Fitzgerald.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage. You've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Wilkins. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Trying to do it on the ground. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up?" Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.